Motorcycle Rock Show. If we will going back to 1984 and we see this big and shining bike, we understand directly that this is a bike made for the police, because it's big, it's shining, and everybody can see it in a highway and behave better. If we take this motorcycle in a normal version, it's named as Suzuki GSX or GS 750 ES, but in our case this is not an ES, it's a P. That P means police. And what is the difference between a bike that made for the police and the bike that made for anybody else? As I told you from the start, the police bike is big, is huge, is shining, and is very comfortable for the rider, because the policeman must be on it 8 hours every day. Okay, let's start with a basic. What is the equip that we got in this motorcycle, and what is the things that a policeman has as an extra? Of course, everything is for the policeman here. The position of riding, it's a great. We have a very big saddle that I can be on it very comfortable. I have steppers with a rubber, so I can step on it for the whole day, and the bar is big. So as you can see, if I'm going up, my position of riding, it's royal. Everything is very comfortable. I have a big windscreen that is protect me from the weather, the wind, the rain and everything, and I can tell you for sure that after 140 kilometers this windscreen is very dangerous, very dangerous. All the front fork is shaking, believe me. I have my sirens, my lights here, back. Here I have a battery and I have the radio. My main radio is here. It's Motorola. I have side cases that you don't want the police to opening this side case, because those years back in 1984 inside here was a block and give you a ticket. From the other side there is another side case for the coffee, for the water, for the gloves, for everything that the policemen need in every day. So the bike is so comfortable that if the policeman put it in the double stand, can stay here really for a long. Of course, our controls are different. We have a different buttons that help you to open the sirens and the lights and etc. And the most important, in the police bikes we have completely different clocks. Okay, what we got here? Motorola radio and two clocks. Both of them are a kilometer counter. The one is for the rider, for the policeman, and the other one is for you. So if you are break the speed limit, the police bike is going above you, and then you are in the maximum of your speed. Is press a button, and this kilometer counter stops. So after that they stop you, they show you the kilometer counters, and they tell you, take a look, sir, you was up from the speed limit for 40 kilometers, and they give you the ticket, and that's it. Okay, let's start now the bike. You can see here the gear in the box. Take a look, it's going to be one now. You see one, neutral, one, that's it. Okay, simple, nice and lovely clocks made by Nippon Seiki. Okay, let's start with a technical. What we got? We got a typical 4-stroke, 4 in line with TSCC system engine of Suzuki. That is 747 cubics. It's got 4 carburetors of Mikuni 32 and give us 86 horses at 9,000 RPM and 68 Nm at 8,500 RPM. That they are many. This is a very powerful engine for its time. Even for today, those horses are okay for this category. Naked bike. Air-cooled, very powerful. You will see that is perfectly functional. You will see on the bridge to bridge that is going like this, everything on. I stop it after the 4th gear. Why? Because this windscreen is make all the bike shaking, and I was afraid that maybe I will fall down. That's why. Let's now think that you have a bike that is only 210 kilos and it's got nice angle, so you are moving easily inside the city. It's thin, you're passing easily. This is not fat. This is not fat for police bike. You're moving easily between the cars, and you got nice position of riding, you cornering nice, you have the performance, and the brakes are in the level of those gears. And what is the level of those gears? We got a single piston calibers front, 2 disc brakes and a disc with holes, the same and back. We got aluminum wheels, and we got a system anti-dive fork that Suzuki used to put in the bikes at the start of the 80s. This system is not so good. Kawasaki make it better. This is not so good. And anyway, the brakes of this bike for our today's standards almost is not existing. But what you can do, 1984. So, nice bike, good performance, nice cornering, you feel comfortable, and if you will falling down because all this thing is shaking, don't you worry, the Greek police has got 2 bars here, so you will be safe inside your bike than you are slippering in the street, especially in the summertime like now. Okay, I feel comfortable, I have a good view back, and the sound of the engine is great, great. The gearbox, it's okay. Let's go now and ride this vintage police bike. We'll change direction. This is not dangerous, but it's okay. And the braking, we don't have brakes at all. And the power of the bike is existing. And the sound is orchestra, Mozart, the sound, Mozart. Now in my age that I have ride this bike, I know that the police officers that they hand me with this bike, was it very easy for them to catch me. But they didn't do it because they didn't want me to kill myself by stucking in a wall or in a car, I don't know what. And this is something that of course kills my dreams that I was the perfect rider, but I feel nice for the Greek police, the traffic police I mean. So, nice bike. We don't have brakes because that was the season. The bike is shaking because of this, but it's so nice, so comfortable, cornering nice, and the performance is excellent. Georgia, please. And the quality, after so many years in duty, is still in faction, perfectly faction. So what we can say about this quality. So Georgia, you ride it?
Yes.
You like it?
I loved it.
Why?
Yeah, because it's light.
It's very light.
Yes, you can do anything, and believe me, when you ride a motorcycle like this of the police, it's beautiful. It's another feeling. It's another feeling. I didn't brake so much.
You feel that you are 10 centimeters more?
Yes.
Everybody's going in the side, you know, you're going, even if you have it, everything closing, us must be with legal, and you know, we have a... As I told you before, we have all those covers to keep it close, so the people is not afraid in the street. But even like this, everybody is going in the side, they opening the street and etc. It's very funny. The mobile phones, they leave it. It's nice. It's nice. It's a good idea. We have to leave some fake police motorcycle on the streets, and everything is going to be better. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, ήταν ένα μηχανάκι, ένα μικρό σουζουκάκι. Με κυνήγησε μία φορά όταν ήμουν παιδάκι. Εγώ έστριψα το στούκαρα, το έριξα λιγάκι. Αυτό όμως δεν με έδιρε, ήταν καλό παιδάκι. Και τελικά μεγάλωσα και έψαχνα να βρω να γλύψω κανένα παγωτάκι. This is Ioannis. This is Georgia. And Ioannis. For Κόκκινα Φεγγάρια Motorcycle Rock Show. Thanks for watching us.